I guess, sometimes it's best just to go back home as Damian Lillard returns to the Blazers on a 3-year, $42 million deal. Y'all know the story with Dame. I think he spent, 9 years of his career with the Blazers. Then he went to the Bucks. Um, 70 million return from the Bucks, if I believe, because of that contract. Now he goes to Portland, gets to go back home. It's been a sad career, a sad story to his Bucks tenure for Damian Lillard. I'm not sure what to make of this move. People like to go back to their stumping grounds, to their home. But it seemed like Lillard is, content with what he's doing. Because the Blazers are in no danger of winning a championship, as we know. But I guess just for him, I don't know. I mean, I'm not Damian Lillard, but it seemed like for him it's just being back home in his comfort zone and the love of the game at this point because the Bucks was a contender, but injuries and not being able to get past the Pacers became an issue. So you would think he would look to go because there's still teams that would like to get a guy like Damian Lillard. Shit, I wouldn't have minded to see him on the Lakers, but it's still teams out there that have a shot at the chip that could have added him, reduced his role, which could help with those injuries. But instead, he decided to go back home. I'm not sure what the story is. I'm not sure if it wasn't a market out there for Damian Lillard or if he just wanted to simply go back home. I mean, either way. But, that's the narrative out there that Lillard don't care about winning at this point. And, I mean, these type of moves, when you look at it, it's kind of a fair statement. I don't really like to question guys' mindset, but it's kind of fair in this case, I guess, when you think about it, because, with his injuries, what's going on, you would think, okay, let me go somewhere where I won't have to do as much. With the Blazers, he gonna have to hoop, and that's a rebuilding team that we know is not going anywhere. It'd be a surprise if they did pull anything out, as they just been, unloading players as in a weird way, I say a weird way, they just pretty much traded DeAndre Ayton for Damian Lillard. Now I know Lillard was just with the Bucks, that's why I say weird way, but that Bucks tenure won't even be remembered like that. Y'all know for obvious reasons, so he's obviously gonna be remembered as a Blazer right back where he went. And we know Ayton was just with the Blazers. Now Ayton's with the Lakers. Wait a minute, what am I talking about? Y'all get the point. But yeah, basically Ayton is in LA and Lillard is with the Blazers. So basically they let go of Ayton to get Lillard. Okay, that makes better sense. My bad, y'all. I got a little off. I just woke up. But yeah, that's the news. Damian Lillard is going to the Blazers. Back home. Let me know what y'all think about that.